Think you can easily spot a predator? Think again. The truth is, they often wear a mask of familiarity, making them even more dangerous. Today, we're diving deep into an important and sensitive topic: adult non-stranger predators and their grooming methods. It's crucial to understand how these predators operate to protect our children from potential harm. If this is your first time here, hi, I'm Justina. I'm a trauma-informed self-defense coach and the founder of Rise Self-Protection. My channel is all about equipping Women Plus with the life-saving skills that extend far beyond physical techniques, because I believe that self-protection starts long before things get physical. So if you're interested in learning the hard and the soft skills to make you less vulnerable, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I post important videos on topics just like this every Monday. You can also find me on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram, where I share valuable insights. And you can join my private Facebook group, the Rise Sisterhood, where we learn, teach, share our experiences, and become stronger together. I've also created a free training that teaches you how to defend against creepy hugs and other everyday non-stranger boundary violations. All the links are in the bio, so hopefully we can connect across all of our platforms. All right, so let's get into it. Stranger predators walk among us, blending seamlessly into our communities and social circles. They can be anyone from acquaintances to family members to respected authority figures, and they often appear charming, trustworthy, and approachable. They can be the friendly neighbor, the popular teacher, or the trusted family friend, and they often go to great lengths to appear harmless and gain your trust before revealing their true intentions. Although they don't come with a physical warning sign, they do leave behind some subtle clues. So let's talk about the tactics that they use to gain access to their targets, so that you can be better equipped to recognize red flags. Adult predators often start by building trust with their targeted children. They may present themselves as friendly, caring, and approachable. By showing genuine interest in the child's life, offering praise, and demonstrating kindness, they establish a bond that makes the child feel comfortable and safe. These predators are skilled at identifying and exploiting vulnerabilities in children. They seek out those who are experiencing emotional or psychological challenges, feeling isolated, or lacking a support system. Predators will use this knowledge to manipulate and gain control over the child. One common tactic used by adult predators is to gradually escalate boundaries. They start with seemingly innocent interactions and gradually introduce more intimate or inappropriate behaviors over time. This gradual progression can desensitize the child and make them more accepting of the inappropriate actions or requests. Predators are also experts at manipulating the emotions of their victims. They might shower the child with attention, gifts, or special privileges to create a sense of obligation and dependence. By creating an emotional bond, predators make it difficult for the child to recognize the manipulation and say no. In today's digital age, adult predators also exploit online platforms to groom children. They might pose as peers, create fake profiles, or use anonymous accounts to gain the child's trust. Through online interactions, predators can gather personal information, manipulate emotions, and initiate inappropriate conversations. Predators often try to isolate the child from their support network. They might discourage or restrict interactions with friends, family, or other trusted adults. By creating a sense of exclusivity and dependence, predators increase their control over the child and minimize the chances of exposure. Secrecy is another significant element in grooming. Predators might instruct the child to keep their interactions or activities a secret, using guilt or fear to prevent disclosure. By establishing secrets, predators create a barrier that prevents the child from seeking help or sharing their experiences. Understanding the methods used by adult non-stranger predators to groom children is essential for protecting our young ones. By recognizing the warning signs, fostering open communication, and educating ourselves and our children about healthy boundaries, we can empower them to identify and respond to potential grooming situations. So now let's talk about who non-stranger predators tend to target. Non-stranger predators possess a chilling ability to identify vulnerable people, especially kids, who might be more susceptible to their manipulative tactics. By preying on their target's vulnerabilities, these predators aim to exploit their victims for their own gratification and control. Let's explore the characteristics that non-stranger predators often seek out in their adolescent targets. First, lack of family or community support. Non-stranger predators target kids who lack a strong support system at home or within their community. They look for those who feel isolated, disconnected, or neglected, as they're more likely to crave attention and validation. The second is a troubled past or emotional wounds. Predators are drawn to kids who have experienced trauma or carry emotional wounds from past experiences. These vulnerabilities can make them more susceptible to manipulation and exploitation, as predators often offer false promises of comfort, understanding, and support. A troubled past may also make the victim less likely to be believed if they come forward about the abuse. Kids with low self-esteem or limited self-confidence become prime targets for non-stranger predators. These predators capitalize on their insecurities, using flattery, attention, and compliments to gradually gain control over their victims. Then we have desire for acceptance and belonging. Kids are often seeking acceptance and a sense of belonging, making them susceptible to manipulation by non-stranger predators. Predators exploit this desire by providing attention, validation, and a false sense of connection, gradually isolating the victim from their support network. Then we have emotional manipulability. Non-stranger predators look for individuals who are emotionally vulnerable and easily manipulated. They prey on their target's empathetic nature, using emotional manipulation tactics to create dependency and control, ultimately blurring the lines between healthy boundaries and abuse. Kids may possess limited life experience and may be unfamiliar with the tactics used by non-stranger predators. This naivete can make them more susceptible to manipulation and deception, as they lack the knowledge and the discernment to recognize potential dangers. It's crucial to understand that these characteristics do not make victims responsible for the actions of predators. Non-stranger predators exploit vulnerabilities, but it's the predators themselves who bear the ultimate responsibility for their predatory behaviors. So now let's go into some of the warning signs of grooming behaviors by adult non-stranger predators. It's crucial to recognize these signs to protect ourselves and our kids from potential harm. First is excessive attention. One of the warning signs of grooming is excessive attention. Predators might shower their targeted individuals, especially children, with overwhelming amounts of attention and affection. They may go out of their way to be present in their lives, showing an unusual level of interest and involvement. Another red flag to watch out for is excessive gift giving. Predators might use gifts as a way to manipulate and gain favor with their targeted kids, particularly children. Predators might use gifts as a way to manipulate and gain favor with their targeted kids. These gifts might be lavish, extravagant, or inappropriate for the age or relationship. It's essential to be cautious if someone consistently gives gifts without appropriate boundaries. Groomers often establish secrecy and confidentiality as part of their manipulation tactics. They might insist on certain activities, conversations, or interactions being kept secret from others. By creating an atmosphere of secrecy, predators prevent their victims from seeking help and disclosing the inappropriate behaviors. Groomers will also attempt to isolate their victims from family and friends. They might discourage or prevent kids from spending time with their loved ones, claiming that others won't understand or approve of their relationship. This isolation makes the victim more vulnerable and easier to control. Predators are skilled manipulators who know how to exploit vulnerabilities. They may use emotional manipulation techniques to control their victims. This can include guilt tripping, gaslighting, or playing with the victim's emotions to gain compliance and loyalty. Groomers often start by testing boundaries to gauge the victim's reaction and assess their willingness to comply. They might start with minor boundary violations, like invading personal space or inappropriate conversations, and gradually escalate if the victim doesn't resist or object. Testing boundaries helps groomers determine the victim's vulnerability and willingness to engage in further exploitation. Being aware of the warning signs of grooming behaviors is crucial in protecting ourselves and our kids. If you notice excessive attention, gift giving, secrecy, isolation, or emotional manipulation in any relationship, it's essential to trust your instincts and take appropriate action. So now I want to share some practical tips for parents, caregivers, and educators to prevent child victimization. First, open and honest communication. Maintaining open and honest communication with children is absolutely critical. Encourage them to share their thoughts, feelings, and experiences without fear of judgment. Be a trusted listener and validate their concerns. By fostering a safe space for communication, children are more likely to confide in you about any troubling situations they encounter. We can also educate children about personal boundaries. Teach kids about their personal boundaries from an early age. Help them understand that they have the right to say no to unwanted physical contact or activities that make them uncomfortable. Empower them to trust their instincts and respect their boundaries. By teaching assertiveness, you equip them with essential tools to protect themselves. Also, monitor online activities. In today's culture, monitoring your child's online activities is crucial. Stay involved and aware of their online interactions, social media usage, and websites they visit. Encourage responsible internet use and appropriate boundaries. Also, utilize parental control software and privacy settings to enhance their online safety. And then also, it's important to recognize the signs of abuse. Educate yourself on the signs of abuse and be vigilant in recognizing any red flags. Look for sudden changes in behavior, unexplained injuries, withdrawal, fearfulness, or signs of emotional distress. If you suspect abuse, trust your instincts and take immediate action to ensure the child's well-being. Nurture healthy relationships with your child and help them foster connections with trusted adults. Encourage positive role models and create a supportive network that can provide guidance and protection. Ensure that your child knows that they can turn to you or these individuals if they need help. Continuously educate yourself about child victimization, grooming techniques, and online safety. Stay up to date with the latest research, resources, and prevention strategies. Attend workshops, seminars, or training sessions to enhance your knowledge and skills in protecting your children from potential harm. By implementing these practical tips, parents, caregivers, and educators can play a vital role in preventing child victimization. The phone number for the National Child Abuse Hotline is 1-800-4-A-CHILD, and you can get immediate help and support. They provide crisis intervention, information, and referrals to local services. If you suspect immediate danger or harm to a child, contact your local emergency services or law enforcement agency right away. These organizations and helplines are there to support and guide you through difficult situations. Protecting children from non-stranger predators is a shared responsibility that requires our unwavering commitment and vigilance. By educating ourselves, recognizing the warning signs, and taking proactive steps, we can create a safer environment for our children to thrive. Grooming behaviors can be subtle and manipulative. Building trust, exploiting vulnerabilities, and gradually escalating boundary violations are common tactics used by adult predators. It's crucial for parents, caregivers, and educators to stay informed and vigilant to protect these children from falling victim to these predators. Open communication is key. Encourage them to speak up, ask questions, and express their feelings. Create an environment where they feel safe and supported, knowing that you will listen and believe them. And monitor their online activities. Set appropriate boundaries and teach them about internet safety. Recognizing the signs of abuse is vital. Excessive attention, gifts, secrecy, and isolation are red flags that should not be ignored. Trust your instincts and take immediate action if something feels off or raises concern. Education is key. Educate yourself and your children, and those around you, about child victimization. Share resources, attend workshops, and collaborate with organizations dedicated to child protection. By working together, we can create a network of support and empowerment. If you found this video valuable, please like and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to learn more about self-protection that goes beyond physical techniques, download my free training and follow me on TikTok and Instagram. You can also support my content by becoming a patron on Patreon for as little as $3 a month. Your support is what allows me to keep creating empowering content to uplift our sisters. You're not alone on this journey, so stay safe out there. I'll see you next time.